3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Tonight, MyClickUrban is a proud sponsor of our launch. We're an event listing site across 14 cities in 7 categories. The Bay is one of our areas. In fact, the first 2 individuals that can come up to me and demonstrate that you've downloaded MyClickUrban, we have a couple of drinks for you. MyClickUrban is an event listing site targeting the urban audience represented in 14 cities and 7 categories.
MyClickUrban is responsive but also reflective of things that are happening within the communities that we represent.
When we created MyClickUrban, it was initially to answer a question of what is going on.
Today with social media, people are using that platform to be able to connect with people in just many different ways, from dating to finding their favorite restaurants to how they shop to organizing around events or political movements. What we want to do at MyClickUrban is connect people with shared experiences through finding events throughout the United States.
For me, this is a huge job to make sure that when people open up the app, open up the website, they have an immediate connection to our product.
MyClickUrban is for you. We are complex human beings. And so sometimes we want to go see a stand-up comedian, but sometimes we want to go to a book signing. And sometimes we want to take our children out and we want to have a fun family experience. And so MyClickUrban is for people across that entire spectrum.
Because right now it's not just about events anymore. People are looking for experiences. Because now it's not about these events and these experiences just being something we can go share. It's also about finding a safe place where who I am is embraced. How I identify with the world is embraced. So being a part of a company that gives everybody a voice, an equal voice, to be able to find events, post events, share events from an urban tech company.
And so MyClickUrban is extremely relevant at this contemporary time where cultural identity is being elevated and being discussed, and people are trying to find spaces in which to have these kinds of conversations and engage in this dialogue.
Where MyClickUrban is unique and where we sort of assert ourselves in this tech market is that we have 5 additional categories that speak beyond just the social self.
It is very important within the world of technology, old tech world, and now this emerging tech world, that you have women and men and people from various backgrounds represented in this space. It is important not only to inspire others that see representations of themselves there, but it's also so that we can all contribute to a variety and a myriad of solutions that we need in order to solve some of the problems we have. So MyClickUrban at surface may seem like, well, that's not a major problem, telling people about where to go. But when you think about it philosophically and theoretically, about using something that normally is depicted as isolating people and keeping people from each other, like technology, to bring people out of their homes and into communities where conversations take place, where interactions take place, where experiences are shared, is really what we are about.
So at MyClickUrban, our focus is not just connecting people to events, not just giving people the ability to post events so they can share with people who don't know, but it's connecting people with each other through experiences, through shared experiences they can have when somebody comes to LA, when somebody comes to the Bay, when somebody comes to Phoenix or to New York or Miami, so that you can get a shared experience of the authentic urban experience within that city.
And if you see value in a particular event, ask yourself this: would somebody else from my beautiful community also see value in it? And then don't entrust that we're just magically going to come across it or that somebody else is going to post it. Actually go through the process of doing a cultural act yourself and going through one of the 3 easy steps of loading up the event so that the broader community can become aware of it. Even if you're not a promoter, you can actually put events onto MyClickUrban that you think will benefit people. And in doing that, that's an act of cultural solidarity. It's an act of community participation. And it's saying that even though I may not be able to go to this, or I am going to this, I think other people would benefit from this experience as well. And in that concept, it becomes an us opportunity to find our collective selves.
Download MyClick.
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 MyClickUrban.